How to quickly smooth skin in Adobe Photoshop. Hey guys, Kerry Hawkins here with another VectorMade.com tutorial. Today I'm going to be talking about how to quickly smooth skin in Photoshop with a little bonus at the end. All right, so this is a headshot of mine taken a little while ago, but fairly recent. And anyway, I've got a little less facial hair right now. But yeah, I just kind of want to show you what you do with something like this where you want to keep the main look of the image, but maybe go in and sort of smooth out some of the blemishes and things like that without really losing the detail in your image as well. So the easiest way to do this and quickest way, I think, is to make a copy of your background here. So just Control J, made a copy. Right click on it first. A lot of tutorials won't tell you to do this, but I'm telling you to do this. Convert to Smart Object. The reason you want to do that is it's so much easier to go back and change filters and things if they don't work out perfectly than if you made just a regular copy. Trust me, for later on, you may be able to tweak this even better if you do this step first. So let's go to Filter and Other and High Pass. And it's already set to 24. That's probably where you want to have it. But again, you can always tweak this later if you made it a smart object. So we'll say OK. You'll want to invert this as well. So if you hit Control I, it will invert. As you see, I can toggle it on and off. You can see the difference. And then the last thing we want to do is filter and blur and Gaussian blur. And we probably want to do anywhere between 3 and 4. But again, it's going to depend on the quality of your picture. You just want to have enough blur to where you can still make out a little bit of the details. You still want to be able to see a little bit of skin pores and stuff like that. Not too blurry, just a little. So we'll do there. And then we're going to change this over to Vivid Light. And the coolest thing about CC 2019 is being able to preview these live. I love it. It's wonderful. It just makes your life faster. So anyway, we're going to do Vivid Light. And then after we've done all of that, you're going to come down here to Layer Mask, and you're going to Alt and click it to create a negative layer mask, which means none of this is showing. Watch, if I get rid of this, it's not there. You can't tell the difference because it's all black. What we're going to do is come in with our brush tool over here. It's on set to white, which is what we want, and we'll probably pick a little bit smaller size, something around there. You can go left and right bracket to increase it. And we're going to start painting in some white. And I recommend that the settings on hardness are low, just so that the edges are fairly smooth and it's not obvious where you've gone. And let's just see what happens as we start to paint over my face. You'll see these blemishes disappear. Oh my gosh, I'm so silky smooth. It's just beautiful. Anyway, that's how it works. You just kind of come into these places. You don't want to go over the big detail areas because you want to have facial lines. Otherwise, you'll look really funky. But in these areas where you have maybe tired looking eyes or wrinkles like what I have, yes, I'm aging. Oh, well. You know, that's where you want to go over on this because we want to see the detail in and around the eyes, but we don't necessarily want to see all the little blemishes and color changes and things like that. So if we stop right there, as you can see, that's the original. That's with the skin smoothing. And, you know, it looks better, but it also kind of looks a little, I don't know, fuzzy, angelic or something. It's not quite natural looking to me. It looks a little bit photoshopped, right? So what I would do is this, and this is the extra spot that a lot of places won't tell you to do this. Create a copy and then bring it to the front. So Control J to make the copy. And I brought it up front. Right click, convert to Smart Object again. And then you're going to click Soft Light, and we're going to come back up here and do another High Pass, probably the same setting you used before. Let's go with 24. And then we're going to do the same thing. We are going to come down here, Alt, and click on Control Clipping Mask, and then you've got this. And you're going to do the exact same thing with the white. You're going to come in here, and you're going to add some of these details back in. So let's just do this And what I like to do with this too is also add it into like the hair. So as you'll see, this will kind of like make my hair a little bit more vibrant too. Not only does it add some details back into the face, but it just makes some of your elements like your facial hair look a little bit better and things like that. So as you can see, there's without it, that's with it. It just brings a little bit more pop. And even if you wanted to, you could make like a really big brush, again with kind of soft edges, and maybe just hit a few places here on the main image, and you'll see it even changes my clothing, just sharpens it up a little bit here. And that's with everything off right there. That's with those two layers. Here's kind of your soft light, high pass, extra detail added back in. This one's the one that takes away some of the detail, much fuzzier, and combined, they do a good job of just kind of removing some of those unwanted blemishes, color changes, and things like that. So anyway, that's the tutorial. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. Leave some comments down below letting me know what you thought. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all the awesome things that make this channel grow, and I will see you guys in the next video.